Hello again. There has not been enough time, I don't think, for any replies in my previous video from Saturday as to what boxes I should open. But that's okay because I'm going to tackle the stuff that's still now in the office. I've got this pile, which is Target, Amazon, and Kohls. And I'm going to try to bust through this entire pile. And then I've got that pile over there, which is more Goodwill. And so we'll see. I'll get through this pile, see how I'm feeling about the time of the video and that sort of thing. I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to start with the Kohls boxes because there's only these two. There's probably close to an equal number of Target and Amazon boxes. Probably a little bit more from Amazon. Alright, here's the slip. Let's stick that over here. So we've got all sorts of stuff here. This is Coral Reef, at least 2 or 3 of that. Oh, look, a Geico savings card, isn't that special? Looks like more of the Coral Reef. I picked up a couple more 501st Battle Packs. I've got more Bee Farms. And I'm pretty sure this is, these 2 boxes from Kohls are what I spent my Kohls rewards on. I had like $285 in Kohls rewards. So I'm like, I gotta spend this before they start to expire. And in this box, which looks a little puffed, like maybe they put a little bit more in it than maybe they should have. So we'll see what we get when we get in there. Ah, yes. Another packing slip. We'll put that up here. And then these are the DOTS Cupcakes, which currently are, it is the right side. Currently they're like 3 times part out value right out of the box. Brand new price. So that's kind of an odd thing. So those are the 2 Kohls boxes. I'm going to slide this stuff out of the way. Certainly doesn't look like $285 for the stuff, does it? But I mean, those DOTS boxes right there, that's $100. So, all right, we're going to go to this large Target box. I realize the lighting in here may not be the best. I did not pull my lights in, so we're just going to go with whatever the lighting is in the room to begin with. Puff packs. A couple of poly bags, which I'd already picked up some separately, but I think I was probably getting to a free shipping amount or something along those lines. I just added a couple of those in. I got Harry Potter Hogwarts Express 75955. It's almost a tongue twister number. Looks like I have 4 of these. Stick these down here. And I think I might have had some. Oh no, there's a 5th one down there. Whoa, really getting a bounce on the camera there. Got it on the neck holder, so it's kind of in the way a little bit. There we go. So 5 of those. And then more of the poly bags. Let's see. It looks like I got a total of 4 of the Disney one, 5 of the Disney one, and 1 of the dogs. Not sure why I did it that way, but there was probably a method to my madness. Put the box over there. Get the knife. Open the next Target box. And inside we have, El Fuego's Stunt truck. It was a really good sale. I checked. I already have a bunch of them. But, you know, really good sale. Can you really pass it up? I mean, I guess I could have, but I didn't. Put those down right there. We're going to put this aside over here. Put the bubble in it. Get my packing slips and save those. I'll put those over here. We're going to move these poly bags so I don't lose them. Got another Target box down here, and then there's a small one on the top there. All right, more bubble. All right, it looks like more of the Stunt truck. Yep. So we're up to 6 more of that I just picked up. Probably move these poly bags. Oh, we lost one. And we got a couple of boxes here. These, I believe, are DC Superhero minifigure boxes. So I bought 2 cases from Target, and they had a sale on them. I think I have a case already somewhere, but that's okay. Having another one isn't a problem. And then a small box here at the top, which is also Target. Oh, well, look at this. Here are the other dogs' poly bags that, for some reason, they probably came from a different location, so they couldn't put them in the same box. So 4 more of those. So I guess that makes 5 and 5. That makes some sense. That's probably why I did that. And now we got some Amazon boxes we're going to open up. And let's see what we got here. Alright. So some Ninjago. The Gamers Market. We got 3 of this. I've been noticing that Amazon is limiting to 3, and then oftentimes you go back and try to order more, and it tells you you've already purchased your maximum. So they're starting to track that a little bit more. I got 3 of the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon and the 1970 Dodge Charger RT. Got 3 of that. Speed Champions. Not all of these were going to be 3 times part out, but I tried to stay pretty close to that. But there's also something to be said about having different lots in the store. Having some value over just having, you know, making sure you're making a percentage on your parts. So, another Amazon box here. Let's see what we got in here. There was at least one exception. I was able to get more than 3. We'll see what that was. I can't recall. Alright, so here's the Mclaren Senna Gtr. This was on sale. And I think this might be the one that I got more than 3 of. Because there's 2 and there's more than 2 more in the box. So there are 5 of that one, at least in that box. Right there. Alright, let's get this next box. We're just going to lift them up here. But yeah, Amazon had put a lot of stuff on sale in the last 2-3 days. And so I'm just like, okay, they don't often put stuff on sale. Let's grab some stuff. More bubble pack. Put that back here. And this is Friends. This is Heartlake City Organic Cafe. 41444. Lots of 4s. And so now, it looks like I got 5 of this as well. There's 3. We're going to put those down here. And 2 more in the box still, so that makes 5. It's possible, too, that maybe I could have bought more than the 5, but I decided to hold myself at 5, which I can see doing. That way I'm not spending quite as much. I'm getting more than the 3, but... So it's helping with the part count. Although the lot count is the same. Alright, Cupcakes. More Cupcake sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 10 of that. So I'm right there, up to 14 of that one right now. I might have 1 or 2 more that I had already bought at some other point. Alright, let's get these 2 boxes up. Come on. Alright. More Speed Champions. I remember this one. This is the Nissan Gtr Nismo. There are 3 of that one in this box. I can tell you by the size of the box, there's not more than 3 in the box. Put that down over here on top of the other Speed Champions. Toss this box over there. I'll have some breaking down of boxes to do. Tomorrow, I have friends coming over, and I'm going to get some recorded evidence of some of the stuff we do. We're not going to put anybody on camera, but I'm going to take some recording some stuff. This is the Sith Troopers, I believe. Yeah, Sith Troopers Battle Pack. So there are a bunch in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It looks like I got 20 of this one. And I think I was thinking that the Troopers would be good to stock up on. So I got those. Let's see what we got in this box. Another Ninjago set. Probably open it up upside down, but that's alright. This one is Tournament of Elements. Yep, I remember that one. That was a good price too. So we got 3 of this one. Drop those down there. Bubble and box. And then the last Amazon box. I'd say we're making pretty good progress with this. More of the cupcake. I might have gone overboard on that. Because now, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more here. So that puts me up to 24. Yeah, 24 of those. So I've got a whole bunch of those. And I think we're actually going to go in and open up some of these Goodwill boxes, because those tend to be a little more interesting anyway. Probably not all of them. This one at the bottom here, though, this is very interesting to me, because they sent this giant box. It doesn't weigh all that much, so I'm not sure what's in here. But it is a Goodwill purchase, so we're going to open this one up. But yeah, I mean, for a box this size, it's certainly not all Lego, because I can lift it pretty easily. So I'm not sure what the heck is in here. I mean, maybe I bought something with a box or something like that. But this box seems bigger than a normal Lego box would be, so I'm not really sure what to expect in here. Alright. Wow, we got all sorts of this cardboard material that they use to pack things, and it's split and open. And I do see something that I kind of half remember. Depending upon the status of the Lego in here, if there's Lego in here, I'm going to have to go through all this. Aha! Alright, now I kind of half remember this. Oh, look at that. It opened up, and then all the stuff that was in it just fell right out. Isn't that just sweet? I really dislike when people don't pack things well. There we go, bouncing the phone around again. Let's see if we can get this one up. Okay, this one's got some figures in it. But some of them are half figures and stuff. I'm not sure. I like these cases, so I try to pick these up if they're a good price. Oh, we got a Shaggy. And a Homer Simpson. And you can also see where I marked my hand up earlier. I'm going to have to wash that and see if I can get that out. Looks like we got a Scooby-Doo here. Also looks like the bottom of or the back of this other case, or perhaps it's the front, is missing something. So that's not, doesn't make me happy. So yeah, they got all this stuff bagged up like this. I'm pretty sure none of this is Lego. But we'll look at it all. We'll see. Maybe it is. I kind of doubt it. And I think this was like one giant lot. And I kind of had to buy everything to get the stuff that I wanted to get. But I'm pretty sure it was a good price. Now here's a block blaster, they're calling it. It's like this rocket. But then it looks like it's got what could probably be Lego pieces in there. So, you know, we'll check that out. That's kind of a different piece. It's a Mega Bloks item, this block blaster. And it says Mega Bloks right here too. Another bag. Sounding strangely Duplo-ish or large. Yep, there's large pieces in there. Which is partially why they're not as, the box wasn't as heavy. Here's a big truck. Probably also not Lego. Almost positive it's not. Here's some more of these pieces that came from the display thing. There's one over here. They're just bases. Here's another bag. Let's see what we got in this bag. Luckily these bags look like they're mostly, I mean they're tied shut, but they're not well tied. So I can just untie them instead of ripping them open. Yep. More large block stuff in there. This stuff looks like it stands a better chance of having Duplo in there. I see some stuff with numbers on it, which I think is Duplo. Not that another company couldn't do that. More mix. Who knows? We'll have to go through all that. I'm assuming Primo is listable on BrickLink. Another container of it. Another one with some figures, which, who knows, we'll have to look into all that. Here's a strange one. This one looks like it might be a little harder to open. I'm also wondering if there's more, because there's still like another layer of stuff down there, although I'm not sure. Alright, where'd I put the knife? We're getting a knife. Alright, so yeah, more big pieces it looks like. Not too worried about that. Alright, so then we got more of this cardboard stuff. We're looking for some stray pieces that may have fallen down, but it looks like it's pretty good. I mean, it was mostly self-contained except for those two. Oh, there's another plate over there. We'll get that and stick it in with the others. And that's kind of strange. They've got this bag with these crappy cardboard stuff inside the bag. So I'm like, okay. Maybe I'll use that for more crappy cardboard. And a piece of regular paper at the bottom. So that was it. I think I probably went after that to get those cases and a little bit of Lego that was in the cases and in this Mega Bloks thing, and perhaps any of the rest that may be Duplo. I'll have to look. I did not see a packing slip and all that. I'm going to look on the outside of the box quick to see if they attached it anywhere. It's in an Amazon box too. It's kind of interesting. Probably something somebody donated something to them in. Only one side left. Likely not attached to the outside. Nope. So don't have a packing slip with that. I wish I were more consistent with that, but that's alright. We'll get past that. Alright, so now let's open up some of this other stuff, which might actually be more interesting than that large box turned out to be. Because I thought, larger box, this could be interesting. No, not quite. So this is a box that's on the top of the pile. We're going to open this. It's heavy. I mean, for a box its size at least. Keep smacking that phone. Well, I see a instruction bit at the very top. Oh, what a wonderful condition this is all in. Alright, so we're going to do this so I can take a better video of it here. So I've got instruction pieces and all sorts of loose, just kind of completely mishmashed together. Some of the instructions are probably in worse shape than others. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape, this Elves one. So I'm going to pull the box down and put it on the floor. And so now we can get a better look inside. Lower then. This does not look like Lego, but it is. It says Lego on the outside on the pieces. It just doesn't say Lego on the bag anywhere. That's a little odd. I'll have to look at that a little more closely. There's an interestingly shaped base plate, but it is not Lego. But it's different. Very different. It even feels different. What does that say? Made in China. Sadly, I'm reading it through the phone and I just can't quite read it. What it says. TMR International Inc. Or maybe TMP. So, not Lego. But anyway, there is some Lego in there clearly. There's instructions and stuff at the very least. So, we're going to close this back up and open up some more. I'm going to go back over here because I think I put my knife down. Yep, there it is. So now we're going to do this box that's right above that. Or rather, it was right below the other box. I don't even know how to talk at the moment. Paper! Paper! Ah, okay, so we got some books. I remember this. Ugh. This is the Lego minifigure year by year, the Lego book, and then Lego minifigures. And it looked like it still had minifigures in it. So it has a Chima guy over here, and he looks like a Chima guy, a robber, and this is Tom's person. What am I talking about? Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool, and it's probably a good price. I probably already have this, but if it's a good enough price, I'll get another one. So now we have a box I can actually empty from the Goodwill and throw it over there into that giant pile of boxes. All right, let's see what we got in this box. Aha! Alright, there's my packing slip. We'll put that aside. And it is a Lego container with some Lego. And some is filtered to the bottom. So yeah, we got an instruction book here, part 1 of 41062. Perhaps this is part 2 here. Let's take a look. It is, in fact, so that's part 1 and part 2 of a castle. It looks like I've got a sealed bag of small Lego parts here, realizing you're not seeing everything I'm seeing. Yeah, but just a random mix of stuff. I don't see any minifigures or mini dolls, but that's not always uncommon these days. And because it'll be easy, I think I'm just going to empty this out into the tote. And toss the box. Over there somewhere. It kind of made it. And is that a piece? Did this escape? No, it's a piece of fluff. Okay. So we're going to put this lid on. Not staying on super well, but that's okay. All right. Got another box. Let's get this one here. Oh, it's pretty heavy. I'm actually going to... I'm going to hold off on this one. I'm going to do this big one here because it's in the way. And so if I get this out of the way, then I can actually deal with other ones more easily. Aha! I do recall this. All right, well, there's my packing slip. I combined 2 auctions. So, I got these empty cases. Well, mostly empty. And I have more of them. This was the one I was really intrigued about. I don't remember this small red one. I see the clips are broken, but I don't remember this really dinky red one. I remember a red one that was bigger than this blue one. And I have multiples, but I don't remember the small red one. A few random pieces in this one. And then we got 2 sub boxes. They had messaged me, and I missed it for a couple of days, whether or not they could combine the stuff. So I said, sure. Heck, if you want to put some of the Lego pieces in the boxes, feel free, but clearly they didn't do that, and that's okay. Set that over there. Get my knife. So I opened a box, and now I got to open 2 more boxes. Cut this box down. Alright, so already I see some stuff that's not Lego. Pretty sure this is not Lego. Could be wrong. But then I also see an R2 right away with a lightsaber sticking out of him. And most of a stormtrooper, I believe that is. I don't think that's one of the clones. And there's the helmet perhaps for him. So, you know, there's some figures in here too. Here's another one. Who's this? Don't know. Just some guy with a water or lightning effect on his hand. Who knows? But then there's other non-Lego. Like here's a Matchbox style battleship or something. Greenbrier International, Chesapeake Valley. Made in China. It's got little wheels so you can roll it along the floor, I guess. Here's a motorcycle. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, there's stuff in here, all right. So not unhappy with that, I would say. Got a couple, 3 figures right off the top. Let's take a look what's in this box. All right, so we got another case, which was probably part of original case purchase that they stuck in this box. That's fine. And then random pieces. This looks up. Look, there we go. We've got a creeper. Gonna creep up on me. I'm not seeing other figures, and there's some fake plant, perhaps for a fish tank or something. A little toy car that is too cheap to be Matchbox. So yeah, all sorts of stuff in here. I see one figure, you know, the one creeper, but I don't see anything else. But yeah, so more stuff to add to the pile. I'll put this aside over here. Oh, phone's bouncing all over the place. Now we got to move these cases. We're going to put those down here as well. Now we're going to go to this box that we fake started open and then decided, you know, I need to make more room for putting stuff down on the floor after I filmed opening it. There's another packing slip, good to see. Alright, so yeah, I do remember this. This was a lot of stuff that I'm assuming they got it and it was already sorted by color. So some orange, yellow, white, green, red. And I was just like, okay, you know, some random friends looking type pieces that perhaps they didn't, might have been from a different lot that they got from somebody else. Some tan and brown pieces. So it's a little different, you know, for a normal Goodwill. You don't normally find stuff sorted out like that, but hey, what the heck. If the price is right, you know. Put that down on the floor. We're going to slide this next box over here. It's a nice kind of a level here for me to open them at. Alright. Oh, looks like we got a base plate. Is it a full-size one? It is, in fact. Or, not the huge one, but it's a regular size one. Got a single piece up there. And some, oh, I do remember this. This one had this pod still sealed, it seemed. And it does seem to still be sealed. So that's kind of neat. These are, I don't remember when they were available, but this is set 4346 and it's robots. And it came with this little clear-sided pod. It had these top and the bottom. And they were Lego pieces. They had connecting points. And then inside were the pieces and the instructions to build that little pod. And I have some of those myself, as a matter of fact. And then we've got instructions. I see this one has been hole punched. I know Brixar hates that. It's unfortunate. I never did it myself, but I guess I can understand why somebody would do it. To try to kind of keep things in some semblance of order. Another unopened bag that just got some small Technic pieces in it, it looks like mostly. A little Ziploc bag with some unknown for why these pieces are here right now pieces. Oh, here's a box. Not sealed. It's taped shut. Somebody tried getting $1 for that at a garage sale, it looks like. 60135 ATV arrest. An empty Ziploc bag. Well, I guess I can always use Ziploc bags. Another one with some random pieces. Looks like some Duplo here, perhaps. as long as it is in fact Duplo. But yeah, I do recall this one. It had a number of interesting instructions. Older Technic set instructions, 8226. Oh, interesting, they had it backward. Oh, is it yeah, so that instructions start from that side for that one, and my guess is, for this model, it starts from this side. So that's kind of neat. They put them in both, but flip the instructions over for you, so you could do it that way. Here's a A-Wing fighter. That's an older one. I've picked this set up a couple of times used, too, kind of all by itself. A rescue system set. So yeah, got more stuff here. I think this is one of the big reasons I got at this pod, kind of just from like a nostalgia point of view. And again, I probably didn't overpay for any of these. I generally can let things go. I mean, there's a few things that I probably would overpay for and have. Some of them that haven't shown up yet in my opening stuff because they're probably still in the other room because I've had them for quite a while. So we're going to lift this one up onto here. This box is a little crushed. Let's see what we have when we open this up. Alright, well, there's a half plate at the top. And another packing slip. We'll put that over here. Looks like part of the large friend's boat. Some more instructions. This one's a Minecraft one, 21121. Don't know what set that is for offhand, but then I'm also seeing more small sealed bags. This one is not. That can be thrown away. But there's another one over here. Now, something I will point out, if you yourself are getting Lego and you want to make sure that the new, oh, look at that, a sticker sheet that has not been used. Looks like from something Batman. If you yourself are opening up a box like this or something like this and you think the bags may be partially sealed, be careful, because there was one I was opening up, and when I went to pull on the bag, I ripped it. Now, I don't know if the bag was already ripped partially and I just kind of made it worse, or if I ripped the bag, but there was a lot of nice pieces in it that I think would have been really nice to be able to sell them as new. So, you want to be real careful when you're handling the bags when you think they're in new condition. There's another one there. And another one here. This one's a Minecraft set. There's a Minecraft skeleton head. So yeah, we got some stuff there. Here's a zip tie. Oh, wonderful. And so yeah, we got a number of different things here. Here's another sealed bag over here. So yeah, we got a number of different sealed bags in this box, which is kind of cool. This one is clearly not sealed anymore, and I did not do that. But, you know, I can, feel confident. I'm just going to dump the pieces. There's no reason to keep them in that. They are not new, in my opinion. Here's some pieces in a Ziploc, mostly some greens and some other stuff. That piece. This is not Lego, I can tell. It just doesn't look right. Wrong colors. So yeah, there's a smattering of different types of things in there. Alright. And we'll pull the next one up. Alright. Well, that's not Lego right on the top. This probably is also not Lego. It doesn't seem like Lego. Well, it might be. I'd have to investigate that more. Here's my packing slip. I'll put that off to the side. But this piece, yeah, I'm 99% sure that's not Lego. But then here we got this bag of black pieces. I'm like, oh gosh, that's horrible. Don't sort by color, especially black. There's a little rocking chair from something. Airplane cockpit. Oh wow, some of the, I think these are the nano blocks. Those are just tiny. I can't imagine those things. There's some interesting stuff. So yeah, more so. Look at the cap. Maybe Gatorade or water or something. Another piece that's kind of interesting, but pretty sure it's not Lego. This guy, he might be Lego. Maybe he's one of the Rock Raiders dudes or something. Let's see if we can see from... I can't see through the camera to see if it says Lego in the bottom of the stud hole there, so... the lighting in here is not great, and I don't have my glasses on. So here's some strange guy thing, whatever. He's got such suction cups on his hands and feet. There you go. Little bicycle. That's probably Lego. So yeah, more stuff to sort through. Alright, I got one more of that size. Oh, it's a smaller box down here. That's right. Pull this up. Getting down to the end. And of course, this is the point upon which I'm really hoping that I'm actually recording. Because if I'm not actually recording, I'm talking to myself. And luckily I live alone, so nobody would hear that. Another packing slut. But again, I wouldn't have a video. So I'm hoping I have a video. So, okay. So here's one of the alien sets from the Alien Invasion, I think it was. Here's a section of wall from something with some hinged pieces. Part of some plane fuselage there. There's a number of different things in here. Pretty cool. I'm not going to dig too deep. I don't see any figures hanging out right at the top. But that's okay. That is alright. Close this guy up. Move him over here as well. Alright, so now I've got this. This is a more flat box. I'm not sure what they would have put. I mean, it screams like it would be a set, like a set box, but I can't remember if I bought any set boxes recently. I mean, I probably did. My memory is not always the best for what I've actually purchased. Don't call the Goodwills up and tell them that, because then they'll just start sending me crap. Alright, yep, I do remember this. 5890. This is one of the Belleville sets, as I recall. And it's just not coming out of here well. There we go. Now this box, the Lego one, is not in the best of shape. Let's see if we can't stick this together a little bit better. I don't even know if that's how to do it specifically, because I want to turn it over, because it does have a flip top. It says Fairfield on the front. I wonder if that's like the store it was going to or whatever. But it had the instructions, and I noticed that a lot of the pieces were in Ziploc bags. They weren't in Lego bags. It's not new, but it had a lot of the stuff. And I have a copy of the same set with a box. I think it's the same set. And I went and checked. I was like, yeah, I think it's the same set. But mine was not complete at all. So we'll see if we get stuff like this dog over here in the corner and the dolls. I wouldn't even call them mini dolls. They're a little further away from, you know, the mini dolls than the minifigures are. So, yep, another little interesting thing that I picked up. Now I'm going to open up this large box. I've got this other box over here, which is kind of long, but it's a little deeper. But we're going to open up this one first. This is also a fairly large box. It's not super heavy, though. I'm pretty sure it's not straight loose Lego. There's something else going on in here. Well, some bubble pack. That's what's going on in here. There's my slip. Slipped inside the side. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so bunch of instructions and some loose. And let's see, this box, is this still sealed? Yeah, that's a sealed box. It's munched, but it's a sealed Kohls Dragon 70599. That's kind of nice. But a whole bunch of instructions. And I don't remember for sure if, oh look, and an actual, like a kid's book. I don't remember if there was like a set of instructions that I saw that I was particularly interested in or not, or what. I will oftentimes just buy lots of instructions. Oh, what's this one? Oh yeah, New York City skyline. That's a nice big one. So yeah, just instructions, the one set, and what looks like 2 big bags of loose. So yeah, oh, and there's some base plates down there. I see. It looks like one of them, and that's probably the reason for the size problem. It looks like there's a 48 by 48 plate at the bottom. So they had to find a box that was big enough for that, plus all the rest of the stuff. And that's probably exactly what happened. So yep, we will put this one aside and subdivide it later. I have a lot of cleanup to do after this. Luckily, this is not the room that I'm working on tomorrow. Like I said earlier, we're working on the garage. And I'm going to take some video of that before everything starts, and then perhaps in some stages, and then also when I'm done, we'll take some video in the basement too. Actually, I had a friend of mine over, and he cut down a bunch of the Acromills boxes for me. Not all of them. I kept some because I have use for them. And I haven't been down there since he finished. Or I have been, but just barely. All right. Oh, so we got pieces in the paper. I hate that. Always be careful. This is one of the storage bins. I'm not going to pull it out. I have others of this. Hopefully you've seen them before, but you know, they saran wrapped it so that the drawers wouldn't open, which is nice, but the pieces still get out. These boxes are not kept one way up, and these drawers aren't really sealed in there or anything like that, so all the stuff got out and made its way around. So I got one of these. I like these, so I will use those as for storage at some point, but I'm not going to mess with the rest of this right now. It's going to cause a mess trying to get all that out without spilling too much. And then at the end of this long video is this last box, which I am going to turn over and put it the way they had it. We'll see what we got in here. All right, so we got some paper down here. Aha! Well, there's my packing slip. It is a gray storage brick full of pieces. And they saran wrapped it closed, which is probably not bad in this case. And the rest of that box is just paper. So I can pull this right out of here. And I think we'll go ahead and open this a little bit more just because it's not really showing us too much. All right. And there we go. A bunch of pieces in here. That does not appear to be Lego, but that's okay. I can see plenty that is. I'm not seeing minifigures right on the top, but that's not even a Lego guy. It's a Cardinals player in a little mini version. Here is a Playmobil person. So there may not be minifigures in here, and that's just the way it goes. Oh, one of those, these are, I think that's actually a Lego piece. It's one of the balls from one of the Bionicle type sets, but I don't think it was Bionicle. Maybe it was Hero Factory. Oh, yeah. So yeah, a nice assortment of stuff. We'll get to that eventually. Probably on the sooner end of things because it's already in this nice box, and when I empty the box I can use it for storage. And that is the end of the video. I'm not going to go out and show the garage right now. I will go ahead and show that in the beginning of the next video. But yeah, I mean, I've got quite a lot of cleanup to do in here. I kind of went through here like a whirlwind and opened a bunch of boxes. Hopefully you enjoyed. I did notice I'm now up to 171 subscribers, so we reached the same frontwards as backwards. You know, every 10 we'll get one like that, so it'll be kind of nice. And if there's any question, my brain sees strange numerical patterns sometimes. Like with license plates, as I'm driving, I'll notice strange patterns. Just the way my brain works. And I've known this for a long time, so... but anyway, if you've got any questions or comments, leave them down below. Again, if you look at the previous video, the one that was released on Saturday, the 22nd, if you've got any suggestions of which boxes you'd like to see open next, go ahead and leave them down. If I don't get any suggestions, that's fine. I'll go ahead and open some on my own at some point. I have a feeling the video you see on Monday will be garage footage and then moving the totes to the basement and then some basement footage with the totes down there. And then we'll get back to opening some of that Goodwill stuff come for a Tuesday video. I also have some stuff I'm picking up on Monday, so maybe we'll do a video on that. Perhaps we'll do 2 videos on Monday. I'm not sure. And I've rambled quite long enough, and I'm going to stop right now. Thank you very much.